Hey guys, in this video we got our 25 books back from CGC in 2 weeks. This was a 9/8 Prescreen. We actually sent in 30 books, but they break it down, so we only have 25 here. The other 5 will be coming in probably in a week or so. Let's see how we did. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we are going to switch it over to completely the overhead camera. And so we will go through this box. I have just opened it. A couple of housekeeping matters. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, please do so. You can also hit that thumbs up if you enjoy the content and get something out of it. As always, guys, this is a 25 book 9/8 Prescreen. We're going to go through this, see how we did, and I will also put the last sale price, if any, up as well with the books. So the first one up on the hits, this is Edge of SpiderVerse #1. This is the Humberto Ramos ratio variant 1 in 25. So this one does have some new characters on it, but it is actually not noted on the label. But nonetheless, we had submitted this and did not hit last time, so we tried again, and lo and behold. Guys, I will also put a card up at the top that's going to show you the books raw, so you can see that if you like. But let's go through these and see. Next one up. Here's our hit. Amazing Spider-Man #311. This is a Mysterio cover. This is just a very cool Spider-Man book and Todd McFarlane art. We had submitted this previously as well, did not hit. Guys, if you haven't seen by watching the channel, I love to resubmit these books because grading is so subjective that you'll see a lot of books in the past that get denied, and then you see ones like this that we submit again and we end up with hits. So there is number 2. Okay, next one up. Here's another one. Rejected the first time, came back, we resubmitted. This is SpiderMan #1. This is from 1990. This is the gold foil one. And I apologize about the reflection right now. But this is the second printing of the classic Todd McFarlane artwork on this one. Beautiful, beautiful one. This was rejected before. Nothing wrong with this book. Resubmitted on a 9/8, and now we hit white pages. So don't ever let anybody tell you on a good book that just because it's rejected, it's not a 9/8. Clearly, you can resubmit, and this is what happens. So next one, Spider-Man Gold Edition. Next one up, another repeat offender, rejected, and now 9/8, ASM 328. This is another Todd McFarlane cover. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. You know, it looks like we also got the benefit, and I don't know if you're going to see it in here, but there's little Newton rings from the encapsulation process, but nonetheless, very cool, classic ASM one with Todd McFarlane art. So a lot of these were rejects that now are hits. All right, moving on. Here's a new one. ASM number 10, This is the first appearance of Spider-Punk. It's noted on the label. This is Hobie, and I'm trying to remember his last name. I don't know if you guys can see this right there. That is Newton rings, free of charge, included. Let's see if you can see it. I can give you a little bit better light, but there's nothing wrong with the book when you see these Newton rings. This is just the way it's the encapsulation and the pressure on it with the, I guess, the film, protective film that they use. It's a little bit unsightly on some of them, but nonetheless, it looks like that we are going to have some Newton rings on this. But super happy to hit this one with the Into the SpiderVerse 2 coming out. You know, this is a very, very cool book. So there's a nice hit. All right, moving on along. Invincible #1. This is the John Boy Myers wraparound variant cover. This was a Comic Tom exclusive. There were also a number of other variants associated with this one. I think of black and white and some other type of ones. This one notes on the label that it is the reprint of Invincible, the Comic Tom 101 exclusive. And I will show you the wraparound. Very, very cool looking one. Definitely a cool John Boy Meyer one. And awesome to add it to the 9/8 collection. So that was the first time I had submitted that one as well, along with the Spider-Man #10. But here's a repeat submission that finally hit. Guys, this is Marvel Zombies #1. This is the Opinia variant cover. Now, why is this one that you'd want to submit? And then this is the 2015 edition. See that little one right there? Well, when you flip it around, that is Elsa Bloodstone. And this is one of the, I guess, argumentative ones on her first, orange type hair cover appearance before she was, before she really turned the blonde that we see, or the blonde started this in her first appearance, and then she went to that orangish, reddish kind of hair later on. So this one is a very cool one to the Elsa Bloodstone we now kind of know. Cool cover. Finally got a hit on this. It definitely took more than once, but we did it. Let's see, moving on along. Here is Uncanny XMen 319. This is the deluxe Marvel subscription insert included. So this is a blue label. Deluxe edition. So if you do not have the insert, I believe you would get a green label because the book would not be complete, just like a Marvel value stamp would be missing. So cool Psylocke cover, Archangel one, and that was a first time submission and hit on that one. So far, so good. Oh, check out this. Here we go. ASM 253 9.8, and if you can see that newsstand, this is the first appearance of the Rose. 1984 Marvel goodness. So with Kingpin coming back and, the whole Daredevil series and all, this is a great spec book. The Rose, kind of the son of the Kingpin, in a newsstand nonetheless. Can't go wrong. And now, as you can see, they obviously notate newsstand on the top. So such a cool book to hit. We definitely hit some nice ASM covers from the 80s and 90s. Let's keep moving on. Here's one we've hit in the past. Never a bad one, especially with Loki Season 2 coming out around the corner. Fantastic Four 353. And on the label, it will note first appearance of Mobius and Mobius. And this is the direct edition and includes the insert. And, so whether you look at it on the cover, there's Mobius, or in the book, this is his first appearance. We all like Owen Wilson. He's done a great job on Season 1, and hopefully we'll be back for Season 2 now. And so this is the first appearance if you are looking for his. And as you can see on all these, maybe with the light, we've gotten those beautiful Newton rings on all of these books. So looks like CGC gave us a little something extra with them. But there's the back. Nice Walter Simonson cover. Okay. So far, we are hitting on those 80s and 90s books. Let's keep the party going. Next one up. Secret Wars #1. This is from the 2015 Hickman run. This is cover A. And with Secret Wars movie in the works, whether it's going to be the 80s series or the 2015 series, you cannot go wrong. These books used to sell for in the dollar bins. I will put, obviously, the prices up for the 9/8, but this is no longer a dollar book anymore. And so, we submitted 2 of these in this particular one. So we know we hit at least this one. We'll have to see if there's another Secret Wars in here. But I do remember submitting 2. Next one, another oldie and goodie that we had hit before. And here's another one. Wolverine 131 from 1998. This is the recalled, slurred, racial, comment one, where Sabretooth makes a comment. Again, you can see all those beautiful Newton rings that are everywhere on these. Wow. But nonetheless, very, very cool one with the recalled edition. I will try and put up a picture so you can see the recalled verbiage as well as the price. So, next one up. This is a cool one. I really like this one. Harley Quinn, Be Careful What You Wish For, #1. DC Comics DC Comics from 2016. This is the Loot Crate exclusive. So, as you can see, it's noted on the cover as well as on the label. Haven't seen too many of these, and I don't know what the run was for the Loot Crates. On this, I tried to, when I was submitting it, look it up on Cover Price, and I couldn't find it there. So let me know if you guys are aware of what the print run for this particular variant cover is for the Loot Crate exclusive. I can't imagine it's a really high run, on this one, but nonetheless, I'd definitely be interested in knowing, given that this series did have, I think, so many 20 to 40 covers, variant covers. So Harley Quinn, Be Careful What You Wish For, #1. And we'll try and see if we can find any type of past sales on this. All right, we got 3 books left. So it looks like we hit a total of 16 books. So next one up, Avengers 684. Here it's noted Hulk gains new power and becomes Immortal Hulk. Very, very, very cool cover. We don't know if they're going to do the Immortal Hulk run on any of the Marvel movies or not at this point in time, but nonetheless, very cool cover to hit. Not a bad spec play, depending on what Marvel is going to do with the Hulk, which kind of remains to be seen. Mark Brooks cover. I think Brooks is also doing a signing at CGC in the upcoming months. But this one, is another 9/8 to add to the list. All right, 2 more to go, and then what we'll do is we'll open up the rejects. On this one, Batman Adventures number 12. This is the art germ, and it's noted here, collectible edition B. This is obviously the remake from the Harley Quinn first appearance and all. This is the 2022 one, Fan Expo exclusive. There are a number of other ones for this, just a variety of different ones that they have done on this particular book. But this was one that we were able to grab during things like such as MegaCon and all, that they gave out the books. Definitely a cool one, and Art Germ's work is just gorgeous. So this one is a nice little hit. All right, last one. Let's see what we got. All right. And here's a brand new one for April of 2023. So this is the Shazam Special Edition number 1. Okay. And what this one is, and it says on here in the label, reprint Shazam number 1 2019. This is the Zachary Levi photo cover, Fury of the Gods promotional. So they note it. So what happened is, in order to get this, and you can see the AMC, you would have had to gone to an AMC during the opening week of the movie for them to provide you this. And you know, I went with my family and some friends and was able to actually get a number of these different covers. I wasn't expecting it, so I was trying to hold them in as well as I could so that they wouldn't damage. And we submitted one, and it was awesome that we got this nice little promotional hit. So I don't know what the print run is on these. I don't know how many 9/8 you're going to see, but this is one of the ones specifically given out at the AMC theater during the first week. So I don't know if we're going to be able to find any prices on that one, given that that's really new. Here is our box of Raws that did not make the cut. So let's cut this thing open and see what we did not hit on. Here. All right, guys. So let's slide these out. These are the rejects. First one up, ASM 315. Would have been nice to hit on this one. You know, this one was declined before as well, but you know what? This one may eventually pop. As I told you guys, just because they don't get hit, it may take 1 or 2 or 3 tries, but you'd be surprised unless you see some real spine damage, bent pages, something like that. I really believe that a lot of these can be hit. It's just really subjective. Here's that annual. So this is the Spider-Man annual number 19. Again, this was a second try submitting it. Didn't hit on this one. Doesn't mean that we can't do the next one. Some other ones in there. ASM 308. That nice Spidey love and cover. Again, that was a second shot that was not successful. Same thing with this one. Venomized, Scotty Young. This is just such a cool cover. I really think this one's in good shape. I'm kind of surprised that this one's not hitting, but you know, we can always try again. So that one. This one I think I'm going to give up on. You know, this is definitely an older one. I definitely tried to do this. This is Iron Man, you know, and number 120 from 1979. This one is the Justin Hammer. And I've been trying on this one. I think I submitted this like 3 or 4 times, and I just don't think they're going to give it to me. So, you know, nonetheless, doesn't mean it's not worth grading. Just means it's not going to hit that 9/8. But awesome book. Fantastic Four, number 348. Again, Classic cover that's been homaged a number of times, but this is with that kind of new team. And, this one, again, Art Adams cover. You can see that right at the bottom. Didn't hit on this one. Second time, maybe we'll do a third and see how we do. Same thing on this one. Fantastic Four 347. This was the first time we submitted this. This is a new Fantastic Four team. I think this is the first appearance. This is the second of the team. And, we took a shot on these and obviously didn't do. Here's our Secret Wars. This is that second copy. This one didn't make it. At least we hit one of the two. So, Hickman will come back. This one I'm really kind of disappointed. This is the last one in the bunch that got rejected. This is Cartoon Network starring the Powerpuff Girls. This is back from 1999. This is the first appearance of the Powerpuff Girls. This one, I definitely think it's worth trying again, if at first you don't succeed. But we definitely didn't hit it on this one. Still a very cool cover and nice looking book. And so that's it, guys. 16 of 25 took 2 weeks. That's it. Do not send in expedited right now because the grading is super fast. And as you guys can see, I would say 6 of the 16 were books we had already submitted that were previously rejected, and now we got hits at 9-8. So that kind of just shows you. I know CGC has changed their pricing tier. So if you haven't seen that, I will post a real quick screenshot or snapshot on it. Obviously, all the prices have gone up in 3 years. They've raised the prices 3 times. So let me know if you guys are going to continue submitting or not. One of the interesting things is you no longer have to submit 25 books to do a pre-screen. So now there's going to be a $9 reject fee as opposed to these being $8 each. But you no longer have that 25 book minimum, which kind of makes it a little interesting. So let me know your thoughts down below on the price change, whether you're going to be submitting, and what you thought of the books that we sent in. We've got 5 more on the way, and hopefully we should get them this week. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.